It's that time of year again when new anime take the spotlight. Spring 2023 was filled with some amazing shows that will forever remain etched in our hearts. But now, summer 2023 is approaching and there is loads more in store. Welcome back to Animeology, and today we'll be taking a look at the 10 best new anime for summer 2023. This includes new seasons of some of your favorite shows like Jujutsu Kaisen and promising anime you've never seen before. So let's jump right in. Number 10, Zom 100, Bucket List of the Dead. From the creators of Alice in Borderland comes the anime adaptation of Zom 100, Bucket List of the Dead. Akira Tendu's soul feels crushed after working at a lifeless corporation for years. There's so much he aspires to do, but his will is zapped away by his boring, white-collar, day-to-day job. He desperately tries to find a way to bring about the change he desires, even going so far as to wishing he'd prefer it if the end of the world approached. And then, ironically, all of a sudden, everything changes. Akira sees his landlord munching down on a tenant, and outside of the building, it's exactly the same situation. A zombie apocalypse has started overnight, and that may be terrifying for most people, but for Akira, surviving Armageddon is finally giving him the thrill he's been waiting for all this time. And to make sure he enjoys this opportunity to the fullest, Akira creates a bucket list of 100 things he needs to do before he dies. And yes, that includes confessing to the girl he loves. Number 9. Reign of the 7 Spellblades. For lovers of dark fantasy, the summer 2023 anime lineup brings Reign of the 7 Spellblades. Oliver Horn has just enrolled in the Kimberly Magic Academy as a first-year student. But while everyone thinks he's here to pursue magic, his real intentions are to find those responsible for the brutal murder of his mother and exact his revenge. Well, at least that's what he hoped he would do. As it happens, Oliver runs into Nanao Hibiya at the academy. Her mysterious background and motives leave him flustered, and he's curious to know more about her. But the closer he gets to Nanao and the other students in his class, the further he strays from his family vendetta. Oliver's goals start to pull him in different directions, and the academy's sinister secrets threaten him and his friends. So will he be able to take care of all that's dear to him? Number 8. The girl I like forgot her glasses. We've talked about isekai, fantasy, and the slice of life anime heading your way this season. But now let's look at the summer 2023's newest rom-com. The girl I like forgot her glasses. Kaede Komuru and Aimei are deskmates at school who have got each other's back. Ai's the forgetful one of the two, and she has a habit of doing that with her glasses. But thankfully, Kaede is always there to help her in every way. The friendship between Kaede and Ai naturally blossoms into something more, and both hope to see one another every day for as long as possible. The Girl I Like Forgot Her Glasses is a light-hearted romance story with just the right amount of comedy sprinkled in between, so it's an unmissable treat for fans of the genre. Number 7. Liar Liar. Shinoharu Hiroto is a transfer student attending classes at Academy Island, a place where every debate is settled by participating in games. The winners of such games win stars, and the more stars you have, the closer you are to attaining the rank of the 7 stars, the strongest student on all of the island.
いつまでも順風満帆とはいかない。
一つ星でも使えるアビリティの中で今回有効そうなものって何かあるか。
正直なところ勝率は 1% もありません。
100% 勝てないではないんだな。
Hiroto just happens to be your average overpowered anime protagonist. So, as dumb luck would have it, he runs into Saionji Sarasa, Academy Island's strongest student, on his first day and beats her in a game, thus getting the 7-star rank in the shortest time in history. Now, as he's the center of attention, Hiroto will have to defend his title against all those who want to defeat him. And so begins Liar Liar's series of uncanny games full of trickery and deceit, which will keep you guessing, is everything really how it appears to be? Number 6. Rurouni Kenshin, Maeshi Swordsman Romantic Story. Coming in summer 2023 is the highly anticipated remake of the 90s classic adventure anime Rurouni Kenshin. The anime follows the story of Kenshin Himura, a legendary samurai who was feared during the Bakumatsu War. Kenshin killed many during the Bakumatsu under the alias Hitokira Batusai. And now 11 years after the war's end, that life is behind him, and the only thing he wants to do is live a peaceful life. But destiny seems to have other plans.
覚悟なさい。俺はワッパじゃねえ。
ケリをつけようぜ。
過去を聞くなんてやっぽ。
ここで死んでもらう。最強の維新志士として。
たとえ拙者の本性が人斬りだとしても。
While wandering Tokyo, Kenshin's fate lands him in the sights of Kaoru Kamiya, the head of a local dojo. Kaoru is searching for the Hitokira Batusai as this figure is responsible for a series of recent murders which are being done in her dojo's name. As it turns out, there's an impersonator in town claiming to be the Hitokira Batusai, and when Kenshin finds out, he sets out to help Kaoru in putting a stop to this madman's terror. But despite pure intentions, Kenshin's past as the real Batusai catches up to him, and a newer beginning with the Kaoru seems to be on the horizon. Number 5. Hero Classroom.
のみが入学を許される学園よ。
おお、俺ブレイドよろしくな。
Next up on the list of summer 2023's best anime is Hero Classroom, a chronicle about heroes in the making. Blade is a strong but carefree young boy who just transferred to the prestigious Rosewood Academy. The academy was created by the legendary hero who defeated the Demon Lord long ago, and now students from all over the world come here to hone their craft. But since Blade's strong, his powers prove to be on par with Rosewood Academy's top achiever, the Empress of Flames Arnest Flaming. Arnest gets irritated by Blade's nonchalant behavior. However, the king himself asks Arnest to help Blade during his time at the academy. Hero Classroom is a look at the struggles of these aspiring heroes as they strive to become the strongest. So remember the name if you want to watch a fantasy slice-of-life anime that's fun through and through. Number 4. Reborn as a vending machine, I now wander the dungeon.
いつかいっぱいおしゃべりができるといいね。これからもよろしくね、発行。
Imagine loving vending machines so much that you get reincarnated in another world as one. Well, that's exactly what happened to the protagonist of Reborn as a vending machine, I now wander the dungeon. In an ironic twist of fate, the protagonist dies when a vending machine falls on him, and the next thing he knows, he's in a completely different reality with a vending machine for a body. Unable to move or speak except for in classic vending machine phrases, he wonders what will become of him in this unfamiliar fantasy land. Luckily, an adventurer named Lamis crosses paths with him, and he helps her by dispensing some food from his vending machine body. Lamis becomes overjoyed and names the vending machine Boxo. The duo then embarks on an adventure that will have them traversing the wilderness, exploring dungeons, and meeting charming new folk, which will change the course of their destinies forever. Number 3. Mushoku Tensei Season 2. Also returning among the best new anime for summer 2023 is Mushoku Tensei with its highly anticipated second season. At the end of Season 1, Rudeus' party Dead End had disbanded as Rugerd went on to find survivors of the Superd clan, while Eris later left Rudeus because she wanted to get stronger on her own. Rudeus was left heartbroken in the finale, but now in Mushoku Tensei Season 2, he's going to push forward in search of his missing mother.
やらなきゃいけないことをやるんだ。
Despite his cunning, none of Rudius's plans seem to work, and he's no closer to finding his mother than he was before. Eris and Rugierd's absence takes a toll on him as well, but against all odds, Rudius vows to keep on fighting until he brings his family back together, even if that means accepting missions far beyond his skill level. The answer to all your burning questions and more about the six-faced world await. Number 2. Dark Gathering.
夜ほどに目指しているまともから遠ざかる気がする。僕はこれからやっていけるのか?
Looking for an occult adventure? Summer 2023's best creepy anime, Dark Gathering, will give you the shivers. Dark Gathering is a story about the life of Kitaru Gentuga and his struggles against the supernatural. Kitaru possesses what you'd call a spiritual constitution, something because of which Kitaru acts as a magnet for attracting spirits. One of his encounters with a spirit goes wrong, and Kitaru and his childhood friend Aiko get scarred badly on their limbs. Kitaru becomes disjointed with society, but Aiko nurses him back to health and proposes he should tutor her little cousin Yayao, someone who also possesses a spiritual constitution. But unlike Kitaru, Yayao wants to run in the supernatural as much as she can. Why? Because she's in search of the ghost who took her mother away. Dark Gathering is an eccentric horror tale uplifted by its rich world building and characters that are so compelling it will give you the chills, and at times will leave you with wholesome moments that will make you keep coming back for more. In at number 1 is Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. JJK Season 2 was a global sensation, and since then everyone's been waiting for its second season. The new season will start by delving right into Gojo's past, his youth, and how he became known as the strongest Jujutsu sorcerer. More about Geto and his connection with Gojo is also revealed, along with the tragic events that led them to part ways. A new antagonist enters the limelight as well, and a bigger picture as to why Geto wishes to bring about the Age of the Curses, and how everyone is connected starts to unravel itself too. But that's only half of it. The latter part of the season will take place in the present day when Geto finally sets his diabolical master plan into motion. An all-out war between the sorcerers and curses begins, with the outcome of the battle deciding the fate of the entire world.